Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Derek Cole. How is everyone doing today? And I got to say, I got a stat lineup here tonight for some interviews. Sorry it's so late. I do apologize. Some real life situations I had to take care of. I apologize for everybody, but I'm gonna kick it off right here, right now. And this man's got a lot to say. We all saw what he said earlier about not only about his main event coming up at Road Rage. Mind you guys, if you are part of Road Rage, get those hypes in, please. We definitely need them. Secondly, I just want to hear what this man had to say, because I gotta say, when I watched what he had to say, he's absolutely right. Even if he wasn't the world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Moran. Mr. Casey, I'm starting off with you. I want to get you out here right away, right now. Dude, what was up with that today? What's up?
Mr. Cole, I think you're. I know that you are a journalist, and I know that you are a professional journalist.
Thank you, sir.
But however, this is Ignition. Our pay-per-view in London, England, is No Way Out. It is not Road Rage.
I'm sorry. I've had a long day.
You might want to
real life situations.
No. You know what? I get it. It's probably a college producer that's trying to make their way in their business, that's trying to get college credits. You need to let that cat go. All right? Let that cat go.
Smack them.
Tell them they're gone. They're fired.
Yeah, I'm going to smack them.
I am the champion. I am burdened with glorious purpose as being champion of FTW. Many people don't like it. Many people despise it. I am honored by it, but I am not the Velocity champion, but me. I am the backbone of FTW. I am the be-all, end-all of FTW. And when my opponents don't promote the chamber match in London, England, the main event of a match, that upsets me.
Absolutely.
What I said today to light a fire under my opponent's asses and get them to understand the importance and the culmination of what is happening in London, England. I didn't want to throw any Listen, Beast Mode and Beast, I was not throwing shade at their match.
Mr. World Champ, Mr. World, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry, but someone's actually calling you out. You say no one calls you out. You want challenges, right? Since they don't want to do it, maybe you need this guy, the Clown. Maybe Zelzabar should be a real good opponent for you. What do you think?
You know what? Like I stated before, maybe I do need the Clown. Maybe I do need you. You've been watching on social media between what's been going on in every single match, Mr. Cole.
Yep.
And let's be honest. Let's face the truth. The Lionheart Championship, a mid-card title, is garnering more respect than the FTW Heavyweight Championship. Not for a lack of what I've been trying to do,
right,
but a lack of what my opponents have been trying to do. You have my brother, the Beast, and the Lionheart Champion, Beast Mode, literally at each other's throats.
Mm-hmm.
And I sit back and I'm eating my popcorn going, oh my goodness, like this is stealing the show.
That's a really
But-
good question
but
to
that-
ask.
I shouldn't feel that way.
No, I mean maybe look. Why don't you? I think what you should do is sit down. Why don't you have a sit down with management and ask these guys the questions. Now, I'm just a journalist. All I do is go around getting answers from anything, and I'm trying to get answers from the management, and they don't tell me things. They're not telling me things.
Right.
So I think you should sit down with management and see what goes on. I think you should fight under their ass. Don't you think?
I do. And you know what the thing is? I believe that people are thinking that when it comes to my championship, that I am driven by fear. I'm driven by the fear of losing it. But in all actuality, I am driven by anger. That is what I'm driven by. I'm driven by the pure anger that there is not a single soul in FTW that has the charisma, that has the fortitude, that has the resolve, that has the grit, that has the determination that I do to keep that title around my waist.
Right.
I can't be champion forever. I can't. There has to be somebody out there
Okay.
that
My next
can
question.
dethrone me.
Right. My next question to you. Now, since they're your challengers and somebody wants to challenge you, who would you like to face?
Who would I like to face? There are people out there that at first impress me, but apparently when they get the opportunity to face me, they fall flat on their face. So if I had to go just on watching Beast Mode is a perfect example of a human being that I would face for my FTW Heavyweight Championship. Title for title. Lionheart title versus the FTW Heavyweight Championship. But you know what the problem is with that, Mr. Cole? Is that as soon as management would give Mr. Beast Mode that opportunity, he, like so many others, would fall and crumble under the pressure that is given to him by facing me.
Mr. World Champ, you are actually being called out by someone. I'm going to bring him on right now, and he wants to call you out. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of horrors, madness of horrors, Negan.
Ooh.
Now you heard this. You heard the world champion. Are you?
Let me stop you right where you're at. Let me stop you all. Now, see, my presence is known by everyone. In case you sit here and say there's nobody with charisma, and there's nobody who challenges everyone who puts their face down first. But you obviously haven't met me. And I am no other person. I am different. I am unique. And if you ever want to call out, you come find me in the shadows. Because I promise you, that title, you're right on one thing. You won't be a champion forever. And go ahead and say what you want. Oh, you don't show your face. Oh no, I have my reasons to show my, not to show my face, but to show my face. I want to play a game. If you want to sit here and act like you're the hardcore, most FTW backbone, you need to think again. There are more people out there who need a shot. You don't deserve respect. It is not deserved, it's earned. So watch your words and watch your tone, because one day someone bigger and badder will take that title from you. And I promise you, it'll be soon.
You're hearing it. You're hearing it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole, shut your mouth. Cole, shut your mouth. Negan, this is what you need to understand. You may be called Negan, but I am the true Negan of FTW. And I promise you, in my closet, I got Lucille, and I will bash your fucking head in like you are Glenn from The Walking Dead. And you will not be noticed or reminisced upon anybody here in FTW, because I am the alpha predator and you are just a lonely little bitch. So understand this, and everybody listening and watching on TV, I am the bar, and nobody can be raised above me.
Are you done with the dick in your mouth now? Because the last time I checked, you ain't shit. And the only bitch here is you. Take your look in the face of a mirror before I open up your meat chest and show you nothing but an empty as fucking soul with no heart. I will take your skull and put it on the planet of the dim side of the west side of the FTW arena, and I promise you, your whole Lucille, show it. I don't see nothing. Show it, pussy. Because you ain't nothing but the bitch maid of FTW, and that's what you are. You ain't no hardcore champion. You ain't no king. You ain't nothing. You call me a scary little boy, but the last time I checked, I am the hardcore champion. And I am the only one who's going to destroy you. And you know what? Matter of fact, come the Romanian pay-per-view, your title will be mine.
You know something, Negan? You got one thing correct. I don't have a heart and I don't have a soul. And if you watch every single match that I have been in, I have proven it day in and day out, from the torture and the torment that I have put my opponents through. So you know what, Negan? After I beat all 6 of my opponents in that Elimination Chamber match, you go talk to Dolly Fernandez and you beg and you plead and you get on your hands and knees and you beg her for that title match, because I promise you, I am going to bury you alive.
I'm being told champion, maybe challenger. You're not the only one. Champ, after this, Rajax wants you as well.
Oh,
but so doesn't the clown. So I'm thinking I'll talk to management. I'll go backstage and see if we can make a fatal 4-way at the next pay-per-view.
You know what the thing is,
and it's
Mr. Cole?
I'm thinking a tables elimination match.
You know what? No, I got one better for you.
Good.
Because I know I'm going to beat all 6 of my opponents. I know for a fact that I am walking out of that Elimination Chamber match, London, England, still your remaining and defending FTW Heavyweight Champion.
Ace, you're on Velocity, not Ignition.
You want a match? Rajax, you want a match? Mr. Zelzabar, you want a match? You know what? We are going to hang that title very, very high in the ring. We are going to use a ladder to climb to gain that title. But you know what? We ain't using regular rope. No, ladies and gentlemen, that ring will be encased in barbed wire rope. And outside of that ring, when anyone falls, they will be subdued to tables that are strapped with C4. Ladies and gentlemen, I suggest that the 3 of you get ready for a Warzone.
Well, you got one more challenger
match.
You have another challenger. You got a fifth. Even though this guy's on Velocity, you got a 5th from the Ace. He wants some action too. He just recently won the title, his title as well at Road Rage.
You know what? When you are the backbone, when you are the soul, when you are the apex, everybody wants a shot at you. And you know what, Mr. Ace? You talk to management, you beg, you plead, you ask to be transferred to Ignition, and I will put you 6 feet under like I have done to every other person that has stepped foot in front of me. So, Mr. Cole, I know you got some swing with management. You talk to them. You say, listen, Mr. Moran has stated the fact that if he can walk out the Elimination Chamber match which I guarantee I will, your FTW heavyweight champion,
Oh.
because not only am I the longest reigning FTW heavyweight champion, but I am the only two-time FTW heavyweight champion in this company. I will have that battlegrounds match against those opponents, put the ladder in the middle of the ring, hang my title way up high, put the ropes as barbed wire, have tables surrounded the ring with the C4, and I will walk out.
Champ,
Still,
before you go, your Ignition GM is watching you right now, and she's very proud of you of her champion right now. She couldn't be prouder right now of what you just said, all right here. So any last words to your opponents over at the pay-per-view?
I want you to look back at this interview. I want you to look back of what I have said, and I want you to understand this is what it means to carry this company on your shoulders, because everybody is after you. I have always come to the realization that I have a target on my back, but I have come to the realization that I have put a target on every one of your single person in that locker room's back. I have never been the prey. I have always been the predator. And that is what it takes to be a champion.
All right. Champ, I appreciate you coming on first, and thank you for your time.
Mr. Cole, as always, respect. Negan, get fucked. Everybody else, watch what happens in London, England, because I will be still your reigning and defending FTW heavyweight champion. And you don't have to like it, but you will all learn to live with it.
All right. Thank you for your time. Now, Negan, since you're on here, let me ask you, Letta. No, sorry, not Letta. Oh my God. Sorry, yes, you, Letta, Diablo, House of Jones, Stu Heyman, BWO in the back. Yesterday, was it? Yeah, yesterday. What was that about? I mean, are you trying? What is it? Are you trying to say you want a 9-man tag match, but it's no DQ, false count anywhere? What kind of match you want? I can talk to management.
Let me explain to myself.
Go ahead, Negan. The floor is yours.
There is nothing more compatible than what is to come. And you see, with a little bitch boy talking his little cocksucker off, thinking he's going to walk out of the Elimination Chamber with the heavyweight champion, is another story. The Madness of Horrors are going to reign a new era to the FTW, and all those who oppose will suffer and walk a lonely world. And you see, Cole, we have things planned. We have a destination of journey and adventure. And no one knows better than to fuck with horror.
Now,
see,
yes. Now, mind you, I'm not stepping on any toes here. I'm not trying to at all. Now, mind you, are you trying to say you're going to go to EWA with your Madness of Horrors crew? Because Ember Lynn is over there, and she is going for the Starlit Championship that I got word from my cousin.
The things that are going to happen are already set in stone.
Okay. Negan, now I don't know if I know you weren't around yesterday. You had personal issues to take care of beforehand, but the personal issues were in backstage. But I don't know, did you watch up front at all Did you get a chance to? Yes or no?
I have not.
Ember Lynn grabbed Christine by her head and pulled her out of commentary and joined me.
That's my girl.
So is that the plans you were talking about?
The plans that we have set in motion is none of your concern.
Okay, like I said, I'm not trying to step on any toes. I'm just asking questions. Now you have a matchup coming up, yes?
Yes.
Any words to your opponent?
Run.
Strong words. Any words to BWO and yesterday's events?
BWO, anybody else is none of my concern. What my concern is destroying those who get in the MOH division or any possible, any way, any shape, form in our way. Now, be warned, Cole, that no way out is coming up. Oh yes, it's coming.
And people need to stop hyping for that, please.
And things are going to happen. Things that nobody understands. Things that are going to be kept in secret until it is time for the show. And you see, Cole, you see... things might even happen in the Elimination Chamber. Maybe... who knows? But here's the facts. Nobody's got a target on their back. This joke says that everybody's got a target. Now I'm going to stand for everybody because that's what Negan does. And just to put it out there, Cole, and everyone else watching this, I did not get my name from a goddamn show. See, I never knew about him until someone told me. And as for Lucille, I have even better. Her name's Starfire. And at least she's real. Now, as for that FTW heavyweight champion, whoever owns it, whoever takes it out of the chamber, hold it tight. Caress it, kiss it, and make sure you keep it close. Because what is set might end your life.
Okay, strong words from Negan and the leader of the Madness of Horrors. Did I get that correctly?
You did.
Thank you. I don't want to get the word. I don't want to get the name wrong. Can I call it just MOH so I can for better use?
More parentheses, of course.
Thank you. I always forget names. I'm bad at it. I do apologize. My cousin sends me some strong shit. Speaking of some strong shit, you have one of the strongest factions right now here in FTW. You have yourself, the leader. You have the tag team champions, Letta and Diablo. Now, Ember Lynn, yes, she's going for the Starlet Championship in EWA. I know she's going for there. We don't know what's going to happen there. But here in FTW, she is also going for in the Fatal 4-Way. No, sorry, she's in the main event for the World Championship. Your thoughts of Ember Lynn going into this match?
My thoughts are clearer than anything. If she walks out as a champion, whether or not win or lose, I will always be proud of her. But as a leader, I want to make sure everyone is up to par. And before I part ways, because it is getting time to open the windows, it's nighttime here. in good old Romania.
Okay.
I will make sure that this faction, this team, this family is led to accomplishing every goal, to having some kind of gold, to make sure that things happen. Consider us a darker version.
Okay. Negan, thank you for your time.
Pleasure is all mine. And to everyone out there, just know, no matter what, you're not a target. He called us all prey. I think we turn the tables and show him what predators really look like. Run, Casey. Run.
Whoa, ladies. Whoa, jeez, what a start already. That is nuts. Now, this next person I'm bringing on, she has a lot of explaining to do, ladies and gentlemen. And I say a lot. She has a lot of actions to, I don't know, last night's events. I don't know if you saw last night's events. She teamed up with Nightmare and turned on her own husband. Now, my first question when she comes on is going to be this. Here is Sabrina Slays. Sabrina, my first question to you, why did you turn on your own husband? What kind of magical powers does Nightmare have on you?
I don't know.
Can you explain your actions, please? The world wants to know what happens. I'm being told I'm being told by FTW management that it's either explain your actions or you go back to the basement.
Nightmare told me to do it, so I did it. I just told you.
So if he told you to jump off a bridge, you're going to do that too?
I mean, jumping off bridges is fun. Have you ever jumped off a bridge?
No, I don't jump off bridges.
But jumping off bridges is fun.
For you, maybe.
Very much so.
Maybe for you it's fun. I don't think for everybody else it's fun.
I mean, you just have to know how to land in the water and not die. I mean, it's not that hard.
I'm weak. But now, Sabrina, my question is, why did you turn on your husband? Cerebi, of all people.
I think his name is Sarah Bai. And
listen,
I don't remember being married to him.
Well, all I know is you turned on Sarabai. Why?
I don't remember him being my husband. I've never been married.
Listen, now, mind you, I was only reading what was written to me. I'm just a color commentator. I'm the lead commentator. That's it. Other than that, that's all I have. Whatever I get is whatever I read.
I mean, I didn't even know I was married, so.
I didn't know you were married either. But why did you turn on Sarabai?
Good question. I wanted to. I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to say.
Explain your actions.
I was told that I had to do what Nightmare said to say.
Basically, you do what
yes,
you do what you want. So you just do what you want over
But
here. You
Nightmare
decided-
also
you
told me that
wait,
if I helped him,
my question, what do you do? What do you do? Only follow the world champion? You haven't followed Casey.
I mean,
So
hold on.
what do you take the world?
He
Who do
told-
have world
Nightmare
champions
told me
in
that if I-
Velocity?
No. Nightmare told me that if I did what he told me to do, that I would never have to go back in the basement.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but there has been word next next title defense that the Adrenaline World Champion Nightmare has is going to be Rajax, and there's some stipulations, mind you. Stipulations are
Yes.
if
I
you
Get to
interfere.
take Cerebite on.
No,
So
no,
it's gonna be fun.
not just that. If you
just have to wait
interfere
and
in
see what
Nightmare's
happens.
match, hey, listen. If you interfere in Nightmare's match, you do go back to the basement. It has been signed. But if Rajax's partner, the Brain, interferes, the Brain goes to the basement. Not only that, there is a special guest referee, and his name is Malachi Jones. If you interfere or Rajax or the Brain
I faced him
interfere,
before.
he has authority to knock your ass back out that ring, and so with the Brain, and so anybody that's in this match.
I mean,
So that is the
I
stipulation
might
that
be down at the ring. I might be under the ring.
Sabrina,
You don't know where I'm gonna be.
Doesn't matter. You cannot interfere because I made the stipulations and management approved it. So when Rajax faces that, all that goes down. You can't do
Wait, I'm
nothing.
actually supposed to listen to people? I don't like
You have no
listening to
choice.
people. Damn it.
Nightmare signed off on it. How does that make you feel that your own champion that you helped signed off on it? How does that make you feel? Huh? And mind you, Malachi Jones being the special guest referee in the entire thing?
Y'all take the fun out of everything. You know that?
Well, no, because we in management want a one-on-one proper match. We are tired of the interferences. We are tired of it all. So, and Malachi, not only that, there's a special force on the outside of the ring who gets to circle all of you. Malachi's
take the
older
fun out of
brother, Darius Jones. He gets to walk aside all around the ring the entire time, watching you in the
Who's
brain.
that?
And you know who signed off on it? FTW Management, Miss G, and the CEO.
Well,
Thank you
FTW
very
management's a
much.
bunch of dumbasses. Well, they're
Yes,
stupid.
You're absolutely right, champ. That is a lot of people. You're absolutely, but there's a reason to it. We want to make sure, safe and sound, that nothing, and I mean nothing, happens during the entire match, because Rajax backstage wanted to run his mouth, and Nightmare, he approved everything. He said if all this happens, all this stipulation can happen. He agreed to it. Hey, and I'm being told by Nightmare himself, Sabrina, stay the hell
Well,
out of my
he's
way
an
before I
idiot.
snap your neck again. But this time I won't bring you back to life. So you heard what he said. He means business. He's not joking.
Mm,
So now you have explained your actions. You have a match coming up. And what do you have to say about that? Sabrina, don't you have a match coming up?
yes.
What do you have to say about facing your former partner, Sarabai?
Yes. I do.
I'm being told by
It's
Nightmare if you
against
don't finish with
Cerebi, and I'm going
Sarabai-
to kick his ass. So that's all
Yeah, well,
that needs to be said.
if you don't finish him off, you're going back to the basement, per orders of Nightmare.
I am not going back to that basement.
All right. So you heard your counterpart.
You can't make
and
me.
you and Last, your final words before we go. Your final words before you go.
I just want to wish him luck when he comes face to face against me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time. All right. Wow. Wow. A lot of it. Actually, this next person, I'm going to bring this next person up, and he is a first timer here, ladies and gentlemen. I have not met this man yet. I'm finally getting the pleasure to know this man. He's in the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest of honor right now is the one they call Wildcard. Wildcard, thanks for stopping by, sir.
Hello, Mr. Cole.
I appreciate you stopping by, taking time out of your busy life, preparing for the Elimination Chamber match. Mind you, there are stipulations. It's the first triple threat start off.
So,
And you know that the champ is number one. And you know now, I forgot who was number two. It's been a while. My brain's not all that. I had real life situations.
Mr. Cole, let me just stop you right there. I don't give a fuck who is number one, number two, number three, all the way to goddamn 1,000. I don't give a fuck. There's two people in here that I'm gunning for. Stu Heyman and your world champion that has been running for me for the past 2 fucking months. Now, the last time I was in the main event with him, I got screwed. Wasn't even in the decision at all. But this little flabby motherfucker wanted to go on this promo and wanted to say that he is the god of professional wrestling. That's what we're on. Oh yes, Mr. Cole, you're about to get you're gonna get an actual interview. You're gonna get the side of Wildcard that you've been asking for. And I'm sorry for the young lady, lady that was on before. I'm sorry, she was completely boring. So I just want to come on here to just kind of shed some light on this because I got a lot to unload now.
Before you unload, I'm being told by the CEO himself that the order of entrance is the champ will be number one, Ryan Days will be number two, and Stu Heyman comes out last. So between 3 and 7, we don't know what's going to happen there.
Well, that's fine because
I'm being told someone wants to come say a few words to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is actually our lovely world champion over in Ignition, and I don't know where he is. He was just here. I think he probably had to take care of some
fucking couch eating some damn Twinkies.
Now you heard the champ earlier today.
I'm sorry, I wasn't following the product, so I don't follow anything that the champ said. When the champ is actually when he actually comes to work, instead of what's that? Come up with excuses not to face me. I don't got a goddamn thing to say to that motherfucker. The only thing he needs to understand is when we get to that elimination chamber, it's only me and him. He's going to get his ass whooped. He's going to get pinned. 1, 2, 3, new champ. Discussion's over. Oh, I'm sorry. What was you saying, Mr. Cole? I'm sorry. I was very rude.
No, it's okay.
You have to understand.
I'm being told word that he is back. Yes, he is back. Here's your world champion.
Oh, really? Oh,
and Wildcard, and Mr. World Champion. Before you talk, being told Wildcard, if you every time you curse, you'll be fined $500,000.
Okay, so let's start now. Fuck you, CEO, and fuck everything that you believe in. So I guess I was fined $1,000, right?
No, it's $1 million, sir.
Oh, that's $1 million. Oh, I can afford it. Anyway, let's get on with this.
Now, champ, well, you have to see the wild card, and you're echoing. You're what's going on with your background?
Yeah, maybe it might be that fucking Wi-Fi, that McDonald's Wi-Fi that you afford. Come on, do something about that shit.
You know,
before you even
I was
talk,
hoping that you were gonna.
I need you to put on your headset because you get on my nerves with that this distortion. Please, thank you.
Now,
You can talk to me.
now, wild card.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't know if you were watching this product earlier. Casey Moran had a lot to say. Now, what do you have to say, not only to our champ, but to the rest of the people in the main event? Now, mind you, Ember Lynn is in there, so watch what you say lightly.
I don't know her.
You'll find out at the pay-per-view.
And I still
That's
won't
it?
know her
That's
after
all you
the
said?
match is done. I mean, you
shut
telling me
your
names that I actually
cornhole
supposed to give a
mouth.
fuck about. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess that's
Shut
2 million. Sorry.
Listen, you shut your cornhole mouth. You want to be champion and you don't know what your opponents are about? Listen, you want to be champ, you need to study, you need to understand exactly what every single opponent that knocks on your fucking door is all about. You think that you could take this title from me? From me?
Oh my
Listen,
God.
I get you think that you're all big and bad because you hang out with Venom, but listen, their Walmart version of Beast Mode, there is no chance in fucking hell that you will ever beat me.
Are you finished? That's what I thought. Okay, so let me see if I can understand this. Now, maybe about 2 minutes ago, I'm sorry, I totally blanked out because like what you said, I thought you actually had something important to say, but apparently you don't. Did you say something about Venom? That's what I thought you said. You said Venom. Who the fuck is Venom?
Listen, I know your crew. I know the people.
Shut your ass up. Because I could have swore you said something about research, right? I'm supposed to research my opponent, but then you getting your facts wrong about me. Who the fuck is Venom? Casey, let me tell you something. You know, as much as you run from me, as many times as you come up with these lame ass excuses of why you don't come to work and you don't defend your title against me, Judgment Day is coming for you this Tuesday. So you can't run, you can't hide, you can't come up with them lame ass excuses about you not coming to work. Because in that elimination chamber, your punk ass is mine. I don't give a fuck about anyone else in that elimination chamber. I don't give a fuck about Venom. I don't give a fuck about the Bully Club. I think that's who you were referring to, but I think you got the affiliations wrong. But you know, you're supposed to do your research. But before you came on here, you were supposed to research your research, and I guess you got that shit wrong. But what's not going to be wrong is, my friend, is that in that elimination chamber, I am going to hit you with a fucking spear. I am going to rip your punk ass apart. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And the announcer will say, and the winner of this match, and new FTW World Heavyweight Champion. Wow, card. And I have nothing else to say to you. You have a wonderful and blessed night, sir. And the countdown is on, bitch.
You know what, Walker?
Oh,
You know what?
Oh,
That's
okay.
just like a bitch to run off. Say what he's got to say and run off. You know, Walker. I hope.
Champ. I don't mean to. I apologize for interrupting you. I apologize. I don't like interrupting you. You're the world champ. You deserve respect. But I have to give you breaking news if that's okay. Management is giving me news. I know I don't like everyone because I respect you. I really do. I respect your work. I respect you as an artist. You know, you've been carrying yourself this entire time as world champion. I noticed it, and you got my high praise as world champion.
I appreciate that.
As this word
I
from
will
the CEO.
calm down. I will calm down. I will give you a minute of my time to calm down.
Okay. From the CEO, let's see if Wildcard and Casey Murray have what it takes. Both men are banned from the main event.
Wait, what?
That's what you're seeing right here.
So what management is saying is that I cannot finish people with the emo kid killer, or I am disqualified from this match.
No, you're not disqualified. You're both. It's the elimination chamber. It's no DQ, basically. So,
but
your finisher is banned.
Okay, so all right. Somebody's gonna have to get their lawyer to get with my lawyer to explain this to me. If this is an elimination chamber match with a no disqualification rules, how the bloody hell are you going to tell me that I cannot use the emo kid killer on any of my opponents? I'm waiting.
Listen, that this is from that. I know you're waiting from the CEO, Mr. CEO, the answer. I know you do. I know you are.
You know what? That's fine. You want to ban the emo kid killer? I got other ways to make bitches tap, and I got other ways to pin bitches. And you know what? Wildcard, you ran off like a bitch. You had what you wanted to say, what you want to say, and you want to run off like a bitch. You didn't want to let me say what I had to say to you. That's perfectly fine. But you know what? This is what I guarantee to you, Wildcard, and this is what I want from you. All right? When you are entering in that ring, you and we eliminate every fucking individual in that elimination chamber, and then at the end, it is you and me.
I got breaking news, Casey. I got more breaking news from your GM. Your finisher is not banned. No. If it's no DQ, then the finisher shouldn't be banned. Ignition GM. And by the way, she is stopping by. Here she is, the Ignition GM. Hi. So you're saying it's not banned?
Rebecca,
because if it's a no DQ match, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. At least there's somebody in management that has half a brain on top of their shoulders.
But, I mean, he says they're banned. Yes, he's the CEO, but he didn't take into account it's a no DQ match. So what would be the point of taking away a finisher if it's a no disqualification match? Our CEO is I'm not going to finish that.
This is why you and I get along in the back in the locker room. So this is what I propose right here and right now. I got Mr. Cole and I got our lovely GM right here on the screen. Wildcard, I hope you're listening, motherfucker. This is what I propose. You and I eliminate every single person in that chamber match, and then what's left to you and myself. And I promise you, I guarantee you, Wildcard, at the end of the night, you will be experiencing none other than the most devastating words in all of professional wrestling: emo kid killer. And I walk out that chamber, your reigning and defending FTW heavyweight champion. And you don't have to like it, but bitch boy, you are going to have to learn to live with it.
Yes.
All right. Strong words from our champ again. And champ, again, thank you for coming back and saying a few words more.
I'm sorry, but when my integrity is called out on the line, I will gladly jump on
All right.
and defend myself, unlike other people that will run and hide and say what they need to say and then act like a bitch before their opponent can say what they need to say to their face.
All right.
But I
Thank you for-
digress.
all right,
Thank you for having me once again. I am
of
cool. I am calm. I am collective. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, I am the true backbone. I am the bar. I am the bearer of all of FTW.
See, champ, before you go, you're gonna get pissed again. I think the Nation GM has to talk with the CEO, and he overrules you, GM. Just Wildcard and Casey cannot use their finishers. Let's see what they have trick up their sleeve. Champ, you know what? Come talk. I know a good guy. Why don't you hit me up sometime? And I know a good guy that will definitely help you with a good finishing move.
Hey,
I got you.
I tried.
I got you.
I tried.
Okay. I got you, champ.
You know what? It's fine. You know, Mr. CEO.
All right.
You want to eliminate the emo kid killer?
All right.
I got some. This is just, you can call this an Easter egg.
I'm breaking news. The owner has overruled the CEO and not banned. I just got word. The owner has overruled and you are not banned. Nothing is banned.
Ms. Gonzalez, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen of FTW, you will either see the emo kid killer or you will see Rage. That is an Easter egg. Take it for what it's worth.
Why not
ladies
both?
and gentlemen.
All right,
Why
champ.
not
Thank you for
both?
your time, brother. I got more people that are coming. I got to get to.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. And just a GM, thank you for your time. All right, you have a good one.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting your world champion. I do appreciate it, but I have other people to get to.
Yes. That's fine.
All right. Wow, that was crazy. Now, I'm being told this guy had a lovely match against Miss Lenore Lenhart himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Pro champion, Brian Bulger. Mr.
What's
Bulger.
up, guys?
I see you're backstage taking your break. You're relaxing. How are you feeling after your title match against Lenore Len?
No lie, that had to be one of the toughest matches I've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, I called that match. I definitely called that match.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, what a match it was. I mean, it was really a one to call for. You know what I'm saying?
True that. But in the end, the Bludger legacy lives on.
Exactly. And champ, you know, that match you really had was it really was phenomenal. I cannot lie. Seeing you and Lenore going back and forth like that was crazy. Don't get me wrong, I respect Lenore in the ring, but I did not expect that from her at all. Now, coming up on Velocity, now mind you, we are now going bi-weekly here at FTW for Velocity. Here's the breaking news for you. Anyone that's on Velocity, there is going to be now bi-weekly things, so everyone can get their promos in. Now, I'm going to tell you this as part of management for Velocity and Ignition. If Ignition does go that way, I don't know yet what's going on. But Velocity, no excuses. Get your hypes in. You have 2 weeks. Now, Mr. Champ, All-Pro Champ, you have a non-titles match against Scotty Martinez. Your thoughts?
Well, I've faced Scotty before. He's good. I'll give him that. But in the end, he's just another person I'm going to bludgeon. I never back down from any challenges. I never walk away from any fights. There's a reason why I'm all pro. Because I got something that nobody else has.
Now, champ, we never got to have word. Because this was a 5-star match at the next pay-per-view. But before I announce this, let me bring her on right now. I want to get your thoughts on what you thought of Lenore in this match. Lenore, thank you for your time. But before you speak, I'm being told word you two will have a rematch, and I'm being told now this will be a steel cage. It will be a steel cage between you two for the All-Pro Championship. Now, Lenore, how are you feeling since your match? I mean, I see you still got that nasty ass cough. How are you feeling?
I'm trying my best here.
Are you?
Always will.
Yeah. Now, champ, what do you have to say to Lenore after your guys' match?
You really put up a good fight. You may have a shot at being all pro just yet. But you gotta put a little bit more work to it. Seriously, you gotta be like me. Bring the fire, bring the power, bring the energy.
And
do all that.
And in that match, you did.
Yep.
I gotta say,
again, you might actually be the next All Pro champ.
That's the goal, probably, when we have a rematch there, honey.
now, I was told that you had now, champ. I was told that you had, your break is almost over. You have any last words before everybody?
Yep. It doesn't matter who you are. It don't matter how tough you are. I will fight. I will dominate, and I will conquer. Because no matter what, it's always going to be bludgeoning time. I'm Brian Bludger, the All-Pro champion, and I'm out.
All right, champ. Thank you for your time. Miss Lenore Len, you have a match coming up against Vincenzo Casino. Your thoughts on that?
It's an interesting thing. Is he another version of Blackheart? Is he a cousin?
No. He's not. No, he's his cousin. But as I was told by Vincenzo, Blackheart is dead and will stay dead. I was told before his pay-per-view match that Blackheart is dead. So.
Oh, I guess I missed that announcement.
Yep, that was. I mean, you should have watched Road Rage yesterday. I mean, it was a hell of a pay-per-view. I mean, everybody was off the edge of their seats. But let me ask you, how you feeling since you came up a little bit short against the All-Pro champ?
A little bit irritated, yeah. But what else is happening in this game of ours? It always happens. Some things, win or lose, I always find a way to get out on top. So it happens.
Right. Well, I know you're still feeling under the weather, Miss Lenore. I will let you go, and thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming on. And good luck in your match against Vincenzo.
Let's see how this goes.
All right. Thank you, Miss Laura. Wow, that was. We had what a crazy show already. Oh my God, this is nuts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next person I am bringing on, he's not only the COO of EWA, not only he break the forbidden door, he is your newly crowned United States champion, the one they call the motherfucking Ace. Ace, thank you for your time and congratulations.
I'm going to take a little book from a certain somebody, and I'm going to say for the FTW, ladies and gentlemen, the champ, is here. And that'll be the last damn time I fucking reference that guy.
Now, how are you feeling since your match?
You know, the Exodus ain't nothing to be taken lightly. So a little sore, a little beat up, but I've been that way before.
That's true. I mean, I heard. Now mind you, where is your title? Did you lose it at the airport? The CEO wants to know.
The
Where is
title
your title?
currently, well, you see, bad news for you, CEO. You see, when I walked out of Road Rage with that title over my shoulder, I went backstage, sat there for a little while, and I looked at it, and I realized it's not exactly my style. So, let's just say I got a little something cooking up at the moment.
Mm. Are you trying to say you have a new version of the?
You could say that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now Ace, I know you're the COO of, with Killer D over in EWA,
Yeah.
and now you represent Brooks World Order with this United States title. How does that make you feel?
Well, you see, earlier tonight, I said little things while the world champion was up here. There's a reason I did that. You see, because a few days ago, after Road Rage, unbeknownst to anybody, my FTW contract for Velocity did run out.
Really?
At this moment, I'm letting everybody know that I technically still an FTW superstar, but also a free agent in FTW, which means if I want to go to Ignition, I can do that. If I want to stay on Velocity, I can do that. If I want to go fucking take my United States champion to any other promotion, I can still do that. Because much like anybody else in this group, I've already said it plenty of times. I'm going to do and say whatever the hell I want to whomever the hell I please. And there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. But the question begs, would I resign with Velocity? I don't know. Will I sign with the Ignition? I don't know. Will I sign with fucking? You know what? That doesn't matter. We're talking about the Brooks World Order and everything else.
Right.
We'll
Now,
deal with
mind
that
you-
another time. That's me and the management. That has nothing to do with you.
All right. So I'm being told by the CEO that we spoke to your lawyer and your contract has been signed and renewed.
By who?
Surprised your lawyer didn't tell you.
Are you saying somebody forging my fucking signature? Because I ain't.
You got a 5-year, $10 million contract, Ace. Okay. Now the lawyer of FTW is Vincenzo Cassano. He is the lawyer of FTW. So he also signs all contracts.
You could at least not forge my fucking signature.
I'm being told that you did sign some papers.
I didn't sign shit.
Did you sign anything a couple of weeks ago?
Not that I know of.
CEO, can we get any consolation on did he sign anything?
I didn't sign shit.
I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that the FTW lawyer.
The only thing.
You know what? Let me bring him on. Hold on, Ace. Let me bring him on. We got the lawyer here, Vincent Cassano. Vincenzo, when did he sign this contract?
Actually, the thing is here. That contract is not only a 5-year contract, but that contract is stated that he is a free agent.
Vincenzo, I'm guessing that you, Ace, and our CEO were at the bar taking a couple shots. Made him think he was signing his bill, but he was kind of slipped and signed a contract. Do you remember? Ace.
Well, I remember the bar.
Vincenzo, text it next time. Check the fine print.
I remember the sidewalk after the bar.
But before that, you definitely signed.
Hey, listen, man. It's a United States Championship. It's road rage. At the end of the night, fuck, you don't know. I could have been. I probably thinking I was signing for a UPS package and never even fucking knew it.
I don't know, but you signed a new contract. But you got 5 years, $10 million. Now, since you had the lawyer here, Vincenzo, you got a match coming up.
Yeah.
Now,
Get-
I know you represent here the Ace right now, and what can you tell? No, mind you, Ace, you are facing Phoenix Jackson in a non-title match. Your thoughts on that?
Phoenix Jackson. Man. How long has it been since I've seen Phoenix Jackson? What? 6, 7, 8 months? Maybe a year?
Yeah, he's finally returned.
Well, Phoenix or Jackie Boy, whatever you want to be called. You know me. Or you think you know me. Here's the thing. Just like I told Johnny Exodus, the reason they call me the Ace is not because I get dealt a better hand than most. It never matters about the hand. It matters who holds it. And I have to tell you, I'm sorry about this one, but my hand goes into a fist. And that is the best hand you can always get. But I do respect Phoenix Jackson for what it's worth. I know it's a non-title match, but if Phoenix Jackson can actually prove his worth in that match, who knows? I may be open.
Ace, before you go, the CEO is in a good move. Vincenzo, if you win your match against Lenore Len, we will allow you to adjust Ace's contract for more years and more money.
Okay.
Now,
that sounds like
Ace, I saw you earlier. You called out the world champion.
Okay. Let me reiterate what I said. I got here, I walked in, and I heard somebody talking about how there's nobody else on the roster that has more charisma, more determination, more drive, more all this other shit than the world champion. The world champion, there is one amongst you that has it. Don't ever question who has charisma and determination, because I've been here for 22 fucking years and I never lost it. So that nobody that you pointed out, it doesn't apply to me, because I got it. And if I have to beat the ever-living hell out of you to prove it to you, I'm here, and I'm not a hard person to find. Cole, fix your fucking audio.
Yeah.
Any last words for your opponent?
I've said what I needed to say about Phoenix Jackson. But if I'm going to say anything to him, bring it.
All right. I thank you for your time. And And good luck in your match against
Well,
you know,
actually, just to end this, because we all know who I am, and you know, Vincenzo's the one that actually signed up off the phrase. So Phoenix, anytime, any place, anyone.
all right.
And
Strong
now-
words from the ace. Thank you, and thank you for your time. Wow, that was crazy. Now, Vincenzo, before you go, any last words for your opponent?
Everybody said, and everybody heard, that I said Kenzo was dead.
Blackheart. No, Blackheart. Blackheart's dead. Blackheart is dead.
Yeah. Everybody saw and heard what I said that. But for this match, I might just bring him back from the dead. Because I have a lot of little things up my sleeve. And I might just surprise Lenore. And as for my last words to Lenore, welcome to your Judgment Day. See you all.
Thank you for your time. Wow, that's a lot of strong words from a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen. This is really getting crazy. I am being told to basically to remind everybody 3 words: emo kid killer. And he is basically saying that to everybody in the main event in his match. I'm being told I can't wait to kick his head off his shoulders. I probably one of the people in the match. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me get to my next contestant here. He's hiding in the shadows, and he hasn't been seen yet, but he's been watching EWA, I've been told. Who the hell is this guy? I mean, I can't really see him. Who are you? And what are you doing in FTW?
I had no desire for FTW right now at this moment.
Ruby, is that you?
Who's Ruby?
Then who the hell are you? Who are you?
In due time, you will know. But right now, my main focus is EWA. And there's one person in EWA that I got my eyes on, and I think he needs to come out of the darkness. Mr. Wicked Sin. I've been watching you for quite some time, for months now. I like your style.
No, guys, it's not Ruby. This is not Ruby. I don't know who this is. People are saying chanting Ruby, but no. Guys, he already said it's not Ruby. I don't know who this is.
Now, don't get me started on Ruby, because you know Ruby, he's a great competitor, and I love his style too. But this is not Ruby. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is not Ruby at all whatsoever. But let me just say to Mr. Wicked Sin, I'm watching you, and I'm coming for you when I get there to EWA. Just know that. Because I think it's time you come out of the darkness, because you've been in the darkness long enough. And it's time for me to bring some light into this situation. Thank you, Mr. Cole, for your time.
Who the hell was that? That was nuts. That is crazy. I hope the COO of EWA was watching. But we have now, mind you, speaking of EWA, here in FTW, breaking the forbidden door, Dollface. What are you doing here? You are. What the hell? She's here. Are you the doll? Or who? You're from EWA. What are you doing in FTW?
I go where I want and I do as I please.
I understand that. But it's crazy that you're here, Dolly. Now, I know you've been watching. I don't know if you've been watching EWA and FTW, but I don't know if you noticed, but there's been this doll up in the rafters.
My children.
Have you? Excuse me?
My children.
Uh-oh. Who are you calling to?
The dolls that love to watch are my children.
That is nuts. I'm being told by Dolly, you're getting hit on by our CEO. He said, "Well, hello, how you doing, Dolly? I'll buy you a Happy Meal from McDonald's if you sign an FTW contract and allow me to take you out of town."
The CEO is trash.
Oh my God. I just do what I do.
I have my eyes on another.
Now, what are you doing here in FTW?
Keeping an eye on those who think they have a chance at anything in this group.
Now, you are in a match in EWA at Conflict for the Starlit Championship. Now, mind you, you're facing familiar foes, actually. Lenore Len and Emberlyn. Your thoughts?
Emberlyn doesn't stand a chance. Lenore Len I faced once or twice. But again, none of them come and bring what's needed. Both of them will end, and I promise blood will be spilt.
Now, are you trying to say you want to make it a first ever triple threat women's match for the Starlight Champion, making a first blood?
Yes.
Oh my God, I hope the Ace is watching. I know he's the COO. I'll talk to my cousin, Dolly, and let's see if we can get that match official.
Make it so, because either way, their blood will spill. And Emberlyn, if you're watching, you better bring everything you've got. Because I promise you, your career will be over.
And I'm being told that, Dolly, I guess our CEO is, or Nightmare has a little fantasy crush on you, that you two belong together because you're sadistic and wicked people.
No, Again, I have my eyes on another.
Okay. Dollface, good luck in your match at Conflict, and thank you for your time.
Goodbye.
Never thought we'd see EWA's Dollface here. Now, last but not least, making his way. Not only does he face Chris Chaos in a jail yard match, he's also the special guest referee in the Nightmare Rajax match. Ladies and gentlemen, Darius Jones's little brother, Malachi Jones. Malachi, what a whipping you gave in that handicap match.
Were you expecting anything else?
What the hell? This is a new look for you. I would never saw this look before from you, Malachi.
Let's just say it's a message to an old friend of mine.
Oh, no. Now, Malachi, congratulations on your win. I do gotta say, you have now. Let me really get down to business, okay? Can we?
Sure.
I know Malachi, I've been watching you for a little while. You're a truthful man. You have no problem telling it how it is. I mean, you remind me of a lot. You remind me of your older brother, Darius.
I get that a lot.
And you two together, there's no stopping you two, is there?
Is that even a question?
But what is up with teaming up with Stu Heyman and backstage between BWO and MOH? Your thoughts?
Well, I'll start off with the blatant obvious. Yes, we did some business with Stu Heyman. He is a very pretentious individual. He's, quite honestly, I commend the man because he's willing to do business with anyone. I mean, you look at me and you look at my older brother and you think, we stand alone. But with the right amount of persuasion, we will do anything for any reason. Now, I will not go into details on what the meeting was about, but let's just say we got a green light on for something special.
Oh.
But with the little camaraderie of the Brooks World Order and the MOH, me and my older brother, we've had our eyes on MOH for a while. They are, as you said, they are a dominant faction.
Mm-hmm.
However, that does not mean they are the only ones that are dark. That does not mean they're the only ones that are considered a threat. Could that mean there's a silver lining between us? Maybe. Maybe we're just one big happy family. Or we're the ones that were stood aside and we have a reunion to do.
Now, I was given something backstage. This is a document right here. This is some news I was told to bring to you and Darius's attention. Okay. I don't know if you knew this, but when you were making a deal with Stu Heyman, you were also making a deal with your third brother 5 years ago. You see, I'm being told that your father, that you and Darius share, had, misconception, party times around the world. And out comes Stu Heyman. He is your third brother. That's the deal you were making. When we saw you making a deal with Stu, this document shows you actually making a deal with your own brother.
That explains why the connection was so quick. Interesting. The one other thing that father never told us. I'll be. Wow. Interesting.
Very interesting, and that is very interesting. You know, like I told you, I was given that earlier today, and I was told to wait for you to bring that to your attention. Like I said, I was told to give that to your attention that you needed to be told.
And I appreciate that, I suppose. It's not, I probably wasn't going to be told unless it was by him himself, but now we know.
Yeah. But now, I don't know if you heard the news from earlier today. You are going to be a special guest referee in the Nightmare Rajax World Heavyweight Championship match. Your thoughts?
Well, considering that is news to me, and I've had my history with being a special guest referee, helping a certain someone out of a basement, and locking someone else permanently in it. At least I thought. Anyway, I will not stand alone in the fact that I still have the title shot that I was promised.
Now I know,
no matter who it is.
Let's get to that. But before that happens, there's a threat towards your brother from Nightmare himself. Hey Malachi, what I do to your brother is just an appetizer for what I do to you once I destroy Rajax.
Your whole career is an appetizer, Nightmare. You don't scare me. You're lucky if you're even an entree on my plate.
I'm being told that Madness of Horror has been watching you, Malachi.
Have they?
Are they trying to recruit you? Because we already know that if they try to recruit you, they bring that brings your brother. I know you don't go anywhere without Darius. Because
of course not.
Because you know for a fact you always love having your older brother there with you. And even though you guys are stronger separate, but together, you guys are even stronger.
And yet no one's seen it yet. Well, I mean, outside of an actual contractual match, no, but...
Right. Now, we saw your brother. He won that first blood match. And you were backstage. You were the first one backstage to congratulate him.
I was.
Now, what was the object that you gave him?
It was a simple totem that a certain someone else gave me in the family. Some say it's a symbol of power, but it's been shunned away from the locals of where we lived as a crucifix of evil, if you will. And I'd like to say that's more so exactly what it is. You know, everyone, brother, sister, significant other, they give the person most important to them something to remember them. Something to remember their life, their legacy, whatever it is. I simply gave my brother the one thing that will help him remember that just because I'm the little brother does not mean, in a loving way, that he will ever be more powerful than the family. And if he so chooses to claim to be more powerful than myself, if he shows himself to be more godly than father himself, he will desecrate the code of the family, and he will either be shunned or excommunicated by myself. And it's not a threat to my little brother, it's tough love, because he did the same to me when I first began.
No, he's not your little brother. He's your older brother. And remember one thing, your older brother has said he will never lay his hands on you. He will never fight his little brother.
That's the creed that he was given. And, it's nothing to take personal. I call my older brother my little brother because I'm usually the one that's picking up his issues, but it's just because I'm the voice of reason. But, to each his own. He's still my older brother, obviously.
Yes. But I'm being told that Malachi, you're not the only one that's being watched by MOH. You're also being watched by the Ultraviolet movement, by the world champion himself, and you say you could rule it all. Just saying. And also, Nightmare had just said, and I quote, "I may not scare you, but I have not lost to you either. I propose a match. Once I beat Ray Jackson and go on to face Legion at the pay-per-view, I challenge him to a fight that I'm undefeated in at a House of Horrors match." Now, he's calling out Legion. Now, do you know anything about Legion?
Yes, actually. It's really not a name I've heard in a while, but let's just say that was my old creed before I was given the blessing to use my actual birthright name. I am the Legion of the wrestling world. It's plain and simple, but I will always be known as Malachi Jones. Plain and simple. But, as I said, it's not a name that I really go by anymore. But it's kind of interesting because
Malachi, I'm being sorry. I'd never like to interrupt you either. Because if I interrupt you, I know your brother will attack me himself.
Or I will.
But, yes. Or I'm being told there's laughing being heard at this. Oh my God! Someone is coming out to see you. She's right here. Who is this person? Dolly, what are you doing back? You've been seen watching Malachi for a while now. I'm being told correct. I'm being told information that I know you're part of the EWA locker room, and you've been watching the House of Jones.
Ugh.
Now, Dolly, what are you doing here? I'm having technical difficulties. I'm sorry. I apologize. Nope. Dolly, what are you doing here?
I told you. I've had my eyes on another. Hello, Malachi.
Hello, Dolly.
You already know your inner demon is waiting. It's only a matter of time.
I know what you're trying to do, and it's not gonna work. I know my
Oh, but
place,
it
I know
will.
my name, and I know my plan, and it's never gonna change.
Wait, I'm giving word. Malachi, this is from your brother. Snap the fuck out of it.
Legion will always be who you are.
Or he's using the item you gave him on you.
It's not something to use unless it's necessary.
As he said, this will be necessary if you do this. Don't turn on your family. Or he gets dad. I know Dolly's been watching you, but Darius is watching too. And Dolly, he's got a message for you too. Keep that momentum in that bullshit company called EWA. And the bullshit crew called BWO. Because you may think we tread lightly on you. Don't tread lightly on us. Because remember, we have one more with us.
Darius, darling, you have to understand. I hold something very dear and near to you. And that is what is lying deep within Malachi.
What's going on?
You will forever be known as Legion.
I won't do it.
You will.
I can't. It's not who I am anymore. Under what circumstances would I please that freak that knows nothing more than to trash me because he knows I can go worse than him? I can be darker than him. He's nothing compared to me. Nothing. He's not a nightmare. He's only a livid dream.
Are you sure? Because you
At least
seem a
that's what I
little,
believe.
you seem a little distracted by that inner demon.
It's either that or I'm also trying to not lose my temper, but you know.
Barely holding on to the name Malachi when you know Legion is who you are. Release it. Release him.
I don't know. I'm going to give you one last warning. Do not make me do this.
Oh, brother! Oh, brother! You see me feeling with my wrist? I have it. And don't make me use it.
I gave you that for a reason, Darius. It was not to be used until it's necessary, and this is not what he means by necessary.
What did Father tell you?
Well, simply to protect you and your shortcomings if they ever come, and to
What
also
did Father tell you? Don't lie to your older brother. What did Father say to you?
to not hide my true self.
Woman, I know you've been watching me too. And I gotta say this, Dolly. Keep watching. And don't make me come to EWA to whoop your sorry ass. Now, I'm not scared of you. Trust me, Dolly, before you even speak. Trust me, I know you want to say a few words, but I wouldn't. I would just stay quiet for the first time in your actual life. Shut up.
Not until Legion is mine again.
I think you should, because you know what? If I come to EWA, how about we have a little cutthroat match? What do you say? Huh? What do you say? I come down to EWA and I destroy BWO. Not called Brooks World Order. No. They're called Bitches World Order because all they do is act like a bunch of bitches and jump from behind.
Oh,
that's
poor
all
Darius.
BWO knows how to do. I've seen it. I've seen it for a long time. Yes, I used to be called Demonic Nightmare. Everyone knows that. But I'm not him. I'm a lot different.
That's fine, sweetheart.
So here in FTW, you got the House of Jones, you got MOH, you got BWO. So why don't we do this? How about we just stop the talking for once in our lives? All of us just stop talking and we get this inside a match. And not any kind of match. No. How about we bring it back to the good old WCW days and we have a triple steel cage.
Darius,
Have it here.
don't you have
Have it
somebody to
EWA.
worry about?
Matter.
Don't you have somebody else to worry about?
Woman, I just became the Anarchy champion. I have no one to worry about but that pathetic
Which
excuse
you are
call
not
a
worthy to
That guy
hold.
right there is nothing but a living, walking daydream. Yes, he just became the Adrenaline World Champion. Congratulations. When is the everlasting time that the Adrenaline World Champion became relevant? It never has, and it never will be. Because the Anarchy Champion always shows the creative and different side that you never see. No one.
Darius, for once, shut up. Legion will always be mine, and you know this.
Legion is no more.
Oh, Legion is, sweetheart.
No, see.
Here's
the thing, Dolly, you don't understand.
He
Father.
fights himself.
Father. You know Father. Dolly, you know Father very well. You have known him for a long time yourself. You've been down that road. You've been down that depths of hell. And you stood in his way. And he didn't fear you. And you didn't fear him. We all stood in front of him. Sister!
Legion will forever side with me, and you know this, and it pisses you off.
I don't care about little old Legion.
Oh,
He's
but
been
you
trapped in a
do.
cage where Dad has him for a reason.
No. See, he has escaped. And
Yes,
he
Malachi.
lies.
Dad locked up Legion for a reason. because Legion is in my hands, is in my wrist. That is the pendant that Father gave me. Malachi, I hold Legion. That's what can't be released. I have control. And Dolly, if you want control, Legion, little sister, huh? Because you've called Father Dad before, have you not?
Trust me. I will end you, and I will bring back Legion to his full form.
Come pry off my dead hands, older sister. Come pry off my dead hands, because you have to stop this beating heart that I don't have. All I do is bloodline souls that have been collected and mothers equipment. Don't make me wake mother.
Oh, please do. I'm not afraid of her.
You know you are. You've been afraid of her your entire life since you was a child. You know you have. You know for a fact. All the years, all the years, Mom locked you in that dungeon. All that time.
I'm no longer that scared child, and you know it.
All those years,
I'm
Mom
more
locked you in
than
that
you
dungeon.
think I am.
Malachi, do you remember those days where Mom locked Dolly in that dungeon? Where you and I used to play a little game called Come and Play Tag, but you couldn't get through the bars? All the bullying you did ain't compared to nothing I'll do to you if I get my hands on you. Remember, it's lights out.
I'd like to see you try.
Don't blow me a kiss. This is not Alabama.
Try me. Try me.
Please. Please. I don't need to try no one. I don't fear you. I don't fear my little brother. I love you, but you know for a fact I don't fear you. You know for a fact I will not put my hands on him, because if I do, I will bring him out to face you, brother. You know I will release him.
Do it.
You don't deserve Legion. That's why Father never gave you him.
Oh, it's okay. Malachi will continue to battle within himself for Legion. And you see
Malachi.
it.
See, Dad passed it down to Malachi, and Malachi didn't want to use it no more because he knew the destruction it caused, and he was tired of it. So was his father. So Father locked him away, and I have control. So I release Legion. Malachi who destroys all.
Look at him closely. Look at his struggle. And you tell me he is not within his own body.
He can't be when I own his soul.
But Legion has no soul, and
brother, keep him locked away. Don't make me smack you. Hey, brother.
I mean,
brother,
it's not like
brother,
there's
hey, brother.
stop any of this, is
Hey,
there?
brother, let me ask you a question. There's little bitch Brooks, huh? What have we done with him? Oh, yeah. He has never, he can't even step foot. He can't touch us. You want to know why, Malachi, he can't touch us? Do you want to know why he can never touch little older sis? Do you know why he can't touch little brother? Because Uncle Brooks is not allowed to lay a hand on his godchildren. I know it hurt you. I know it hurt you, brother. I know.
So what are we gonna do about the fact that he put me through a table recently? What are we going to do about the fact that if he's not allowed to hurt me or put his hands on me, why has he?
Because he has said to you, and you know every time since we were children, if he had to hurt you, it was a lesson. Did we not learn that?
Yeah.
Little sis knows more about lessons from Uncle Brooks and Mom. All the tortures she went through. This family affair of grabbing people that we want to bring together because we have them fight our family battle? Why? I mean, grabbing Stu, I didn't realize Stu was our brother, Jones. I didn't know he was our other
either.
brother. Dolly did. Dolly knew the entire time he was our
Surprise,
brother.
surprise.
Why didn't you tell us, Dolly? Was that you who left the thing for Mr. Cole? Huh? Older sis? Was that the plan the entire night?
I just have one simple question. Malachi, if that's what you want to go by. What happened to that Legion? That nightmare threw off the roof and ended up in a cellar. No.
Here, Malachi.
Legion is still very, very deep within. Dear brother.
Don't make me break this open, Malachi.
Do it.
Fight that inner demon. Fight it, brother. You've been fighting it your entire life and you know how to control it. Keep it controlled or I break the glass. Or does Uncle Brooks? Do I have to go get him? Huh? Do I have to go get Uncle Brooks? You know what? Better yet, why don't Uncle Brooks find his way over here? I think he needs to teach little older sis a lesson in family affair.
Teach me, it won't do anything. Legion will find his way out and you know it.
No, he won't.
Oh,
Not
yes.
if I have control of him.
You only have control for the moment. Understand that.
You have control over him, right? Brother?
No.
He's right here.
You see, Malachi, he only chooses to control, not to help.
You know what happens if Legion gets loose.
Of course I know what happens when I get loose, brother. Did I ever tell you that what is in that, it's actually not my blood. It's yours.
Hello, Legion.
Dolly, hello.
I knew I would
Go
get
ahead.
every single time, every day. I mean, we are thousands, you and I, all three of us are just thousands years old. And every single time, I know I have him. Here he comes and turns. Why? Why every time, brother?
It's simple. It was always the simple fact that Uncle was always fighting with his own demons that he couldn't control the rest of ours. So, why do you think he was locked up in a padded cell? Why do you think he was, well, put elsewhere?
Well, Legion.
Why do you think that he gave you your own little vial of your own blood because he wanted you to think you were the true older brother over Malachi? He wanted you to be the protector of your little brother, but I never needed it.
No. You're right. You're right. You never needed it, Legion. You definitely never needed it. But of course, Uncle Brooksy always knew what was best for family. So where is Uncle Brooks, huh? Huh, Legion? Where is good old bitch Uncle Brooks, who never shows himself? Huh? And now, mind you, Dolly knows the name she used to call Brooks. It wasn't Brooksy. It wasn't Uncle Brooks. It was a derogatory name to Brooks that always made him come out of his shell. And Dolly is the only one that knows it. Why? Oh, wait, because Mom entrusted her with it. Yet, I think I should wake up Mom. Don't you think? I think I should go wake up Mom. Don't you think? Maybe we should get Mom. We should get brother and sister here, huh? Legion? Should we get Uncle Brooks?
What the hell are you doing here? What the hell do you want? What? Sit your ass down, boy. Yes, Uncle.
God. See? Told you. Told you. Huh? Of course. As soon as we say a little few words, Hostess, we gotta get Uncle Brooksy to come along. There he is.
Jesus Christ, he's a
Brooksy.
piece of work, man. Come on. Why are you doing this? Seriously, like, fill me in. What's going on? Like,
well, let's see. Let me fill you in, Uncle Brooks. Let's see. Mom's asleep for one.
Well, I knew that. I hope.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna make a little phone call. Hold on a second. I gotta go call someone. I'm gonna bring a familiar face. Uncle Brooks, little older sis.
These boys, I swear to God.
Darius will never shut up.
So who is it then? Who's gonna make everything come to light? Who is this little phone call? Tell me. I mean, I got all night. Seriously. I mean, I got the 49ers and EWA to worry about. I mean, well, worry about. So, come on, man. Seriously. No, you,
Darius, hurry
you
up.
stay right there.
Phone call.
Malachi, you stay right there. I swear to God. Don't you move.
Where's Legion?
Well, I called Dad.
Son of a gun. Okay, cool. Family reunion. Wow, cool. Great.
And here's our other uncle that is part of the family that we grew up with. Our so-called world champion Ignition, that fool. Now, mind you, before I gradually bring the fool on, Uncle Brooks, older sis, Dad has sent a message for all of us
Oh
to
boy.
not only stop this right now, but keep moving for fear is irrelevant. What's going to really happen?
I'm not scared of him, and I will not stop.
There's an exact reason why I was his least favorite. Because I don't give a crap.
Of course, but here's the family friend member. This guy. Oh,
Nah.
Casey.
Boy.
I gotta say, I do love the episode that's going on and the family turmoil that is going on between all of you. But Mr. Brooks,
Yeah, sure.
I know you have a lot going on inside of that head of yours.
Yeah.
But there's an individual that you and I both know that he asked me to pass along a message because he understands of what you're going through and he wants you to calm down. He wants you to realize the turmoil that you are going through and he wants you to understand the implications that's going to happen. There are no spoilers, but you know what I need to say, but the president asks you to take a breather and realize what is truly going on before you move forward.
Well, he's got a point.
Casey, you may be a friend of the family, but that doesn't mean you get to have your input in this entire family feud right now.
Mr. Darius Jones, I'd be careful for what you say because I promise you, sooner or later, a blood eagle is going to be the end of you.
Oh God.
God, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. You know how many moves my entire family has? I can use the career killer on you. I can use, I don't know, maybe lights out. I have no problem picking your fat fucking ass up and hitting you with lights out.
Darius, you're all words. Shut up.
And so aren't you, sis.
No, she's not.
Oh,
There is
I'm all
a man that is greater than me, more
Brooks, do me a
powerful
favor.
than me.
Brooks, Uncle Brooks, bitch world order.
See, Darius, you don't understand. There is a man that is more powerful than me, that understand what's going on. Mr. Brooks understands the situation. Please do not push that envelope. I am just a vessel to He who is ruler of all.
Dad has already spoken. Our father has told us to cut this shit out. But how many times have we ever listened to Father, your brother, Brooks? Huh? How many times have we ever listened to good old Father?
I lost count. But
I mean, we haven't listened to Father since thousands of years. That's why the three of us roam this godforsaken earth. This mediocre bullshit town that we had to stay stuck in because of CBS COVID.
Ugh.
Pathetic, isn't it? I mean, why haven't we all brawled yet? We're all locked in the same area. I mean, we're all backstage. Uncle Brooks with Ace and Shadow. You're backstage with them, and then I have Malachi, and I have our other brother Stu. Your son? Our cousin Stu? I read more than that. That's not our brother. That's our fucking cousin. Why didn't you tell us about Stu?
Did you
It's just
really
like our
deserve
family
to
friend
know?
said. I don't give spoilers, remember? I never did. This type of ordeal is something that we as a family need to reconsider, is that sometimes we gotta find stuff out by ourselves without having Uncle tell you for you. He was gonna show his face eventually, but I digress.
Brother, please hit him from behind. Do it. Just hit him with that chair. Do it.
Really?
You know, Darius, you don't understand the fact of the matter is that even though I may not be blood, but I am still bound by that blood oath, and that blood oath states that neither one of us are allowed to interfere in the other's insurrections. So you need to realize that you, sir, cannot determine the fact of your brother, of your nephew, of your cousin, that we must stand by and watch the story unfold, because it is what is written, it is what is factual, because the blood oath determines what we do in this life. Hence why I've always stated, you either follow or fall.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
You know, the last time I heard that phrase, I went like this. I ventured off on my own. You wanna know why? Because I don't care. You know for a fact, since you've known the family, have I ever once cared?
And yet here you are.
Here I am, a champion here in FTW. Here I am, the Anarchy champion, the one who causes the most chaos. I've caused more chaos than you, Brooks, as the Anarchy champion.
And here I am, a man that kept a secret for so long that no one has ever even fucking realized that I have a ties to the Malachi family. No one has ever realized that I, the leader, the creator, the innovator of the ultraviolet movement, has had any ties to what has been going on in this blood feud. That is what's going on in this family. And you bring it upon the fact where we are trying to promote a paper. You stain this family reputation. You, Darius, stain this family reputation. As we try to promote a pay-per-view, you stain this family's bloodline. Do you understand? Your father, my uncle, begged me, texted me to get on this live and asked me to end this because this is not where this is supposed to take place. No. You want this to happen? You know where it needs to happen.
Why not? Let's have that triple threat, 9-man, triple steel cage. Why not?
What's that going to
Hey,
solve?
Let me ask you one question, champ. Why haven't you told me about your Angel of War? Huh? Why haven't you told me about the surprise?
You know what, Darius? I have done everything in my power to keep what goes on in this family a secret. I have done everything in my power to make sure that the family business stays the family business. It does not leak into what these people don't need to understand and realize what goes on in this family. And I've done everything in my power to make sure that happens. Yet you get one iota of insecurity and you let it all out on TV. Are you question me?
Darius, you're a joke. You thought you had control.
You know what? I think we all have lost control. So why not? Why not? Why not the next pay-per-view? Come on. Let's have a match called Family Warfare. Why not?
I would be happy to finally put your ass down for once.
You know what, Darius? How about we do this? Let's talk to management. Let's realize what goes on. Because there's only one way this thing ends. There's a drawing line in the sand. And I suggest that this family feud ends with one match and one match only.
Yeah, what's that?
War Games.
I like it.
You kidding me? Are you serious? War Games? Do you know what that's like to us family? Do you know what that is? That's fun time.
On one condition.
Time.
Darius, what do you think is going to happen when your cousin, the Beast, gets called to War Games? Because I promise you. Hey, older sis. Hey, uncle. You hear him? He's gonna call Beast. Oh my god. I'm so scared. Yeah, right. I am not scared of that big fat buffoon. Trust me, that earthquake-looking type motherfucker. I'm never scared of him. Please, you think this demonic family is scared of anything? No, because you want to know why? Dad may not be there for a while because he was off doing his own thing, but Uncle Brooksy over here taught us everything. And he knows for a fact all the punishments, all the years of punishments that Uncle Brooksy gave us was nothing but a lesson for when the time was right to actually use it.
Sorry, Darius, but Brooksy only trained some of us correctly.
Darius, you may believe.
That's what you think.
Darius, you may believe that you are Legion, but we are many, and we are hungry.
I'm definitely
and it is time to devour.
I'm not Legion. I'm not that
soul.
Excuse for a call for a human being.
You are the one trying to control him. Please.
I don't need to control Legion. Let Legion loose. Little sis, let Legion loose. Let him loose.
Only to find out that you were carrying your own blood.
You already let him loose. He's sitting in timeout over here.
It's okay to let hold my own blood. You want to know why? I'm gonna pour my own blood down your throat at War Games.
So is this? Let me just do this. Is this little War Games bull crap that we're about to do? Is this gonna shut you up for once? You weren't known as the loudmouth of the family. You know that, right?
Is it gonna actually carry your own ego?
It might, because I'll get to rub it in your face.
And Darius, this doesn't have to happen in FTW.
For the first time, I'm definitely going to be rubbing you in your face.
Darius, shut up for a minute.
You bite my ass,
Darius,
bitch.
this doesn't have to happen in FTW. You want this to happen in that little other fed that you keep talking about? Fine.
I'll have no problem bringing my family. I have no problem bringing Malachi and Stu to EWA and whoop some family ass. It's okay. The forbidden door, I was already told, is open.
I will walk into EWA and I will burn that place to the ground just to get to you.
Let's make it interesting then. Let's make it interesting. How's that? We got me and Malachi with our cousin Stu. You have the BWO, the Blue World Order. And then you have MOH. Us three. Oh, that's 9 people, right? This is War Games, right? Why don't we have Beast Mode, and yourself? Huh? Let's talk to management. Let's have
that would crumble at first sight. That would crumble before it even walked in the door.
Listen,
Darius, while you play checkers, I have always played chess.
They're a friend of the family. I never played checkers. I've never played chess. I've only played one game, and that's life. I've always played it, and I'm still standing after all the beatings Uncle Brooksy gave me.
Because
I still remember the last. I still have the lashings. I still have the holes.
Oh my God!
I still have the
Stop
knife
crying for what?
Shut up, sis. You know the knife wounds that Uncle Brooks gave us. You know the claw. You know the stab marks Uncle Brooks gave us.
And yet we've grown from them. Now shut up.
Kiss my ass, sis. I've always told you that.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Darius, I give you the natural born killers. Myself, my brother, our cousin, your sister Dolly, and an opponent that I will name when I feel ready.
I'm being told. I guess you know our little CEO, that little bitch.
Yeah.
Yes. Sis, there's the one time us 4 actually agree on. So I guess next show we're gonna have a 6-man tag team match. Casey, you choose your 2 partners, I guess, and so won't Dollface. We'll choose her partners.
The issue is that my 2 partners and they
this match will be a War Games match. As our little CEO says, "Yo, why are you leaving the House of Jones hanging, CEO? Do you want problems?"
Because the House of Jones will fall apart.
The House of Jones has never fallen apart. It's only just
really? So then why has Legion escaped Malachi?
Because he needed to be shown.
Oh, sweetheart, but you tried holding on to that so long, and yet...
Okay, so now you're thinking this is part of your plan? You are confusing, dude. Come on, man.
Uncle Brooks, how many times have I always played confusion with you?
You haven't played it. You've been confusing. You haven't played anything except you played my patience.
Because you've always asked Father, why hasn't he slapped me yet?
Although it is overdue.
Because it was always you, Uncle Brooks. It was always you slapping me around. It was always you with the discipline.
Yep.
Every time the entire family got together, we all like to have our fun. We all like to play little games. And then here comes Uncle Brooksy being the stupid drunk that he is.
I don't remember that side.
You don't remember?
No.
Never have I ever done any of that.
That's right. I forgot. That was our father.
Yep.
My apologies. I apologize, Uncle Brooks.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Now I'm being told by our so-called CEO, Brooks, Dolly, and our champion, that if Malachi now, since he can now not touch Rajax or Nightmare while reffing the match, then Malachi will lose his Adrenaline Heavyweight title shot. You might want to go get Malachi on this one, to Uncle Brooks. Uncle Brooks, I don't ever ask for anything in this family, but you might want to go get Malachi.
Nightmare is a complete pussy.
That's our CEO, Dolly. We already know Nightmare's a pussy. We already know we already know that the middle brother has always been the pussy. Come on, Dolly. How many times has Nightmare tried to be this big tough guy and always come up short? Huh, Uncle Brooks? How many times has your son always tried to be that bigger man? And how many times did you have to put him in his place? How many years? We have thousands of years.
Less than I've had to do to you. I'll just say that.
How is it that when we try to take over and dominate the company, it is you, Darius, and your ego and your bravado that ruins the whole entire plan?
Exactly.
Blah, 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 blah.
So to put this all into perspective, I accept your little challenge because I will be there. And
so don't I.
Well,
we know older sis definitely accepts this challenge. So, Mr. CEO, I know you're back there. I know you're listening. So, why don't we make it a 12-man War Games match? Forget Dolly and Casey Moran picking their own partners. Let's call it family affair, CEO. Why would you make it a war? We can make it a War Games match, but we can also have it a family affair. And oh my God, Nightmare, dude, Nightmare, please. I know they tell me to shut up because I talk too much, but for the love of God, stop. You just shut your mouth because Nightmare, you are nothing but a daydream compared to us. And don't ever tell people to shut up. I mean, Dolly, how many times have you? Look at him trying to be big over here. Look at Nightmare trying to be big over here.
Nightmare is so full of shit. I don't know why we have to deal with him anymore.
You know what, Darius? I'll do you one even better. Your team, if you can walk out War Games, the team that wins, I will grant you a shot at my FTW Heavyweight Championship. Because God knows I am walking out of London, England, that FTW Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you, my third guy that's going to be part of this War Games match, he's a psycho killer.
That's good. That's good.
Ooh,
sweet.
I'm so scared of this guy.
I know exactly who he's talking about. Woo! Man, I can't wait for this.
Uncle Brooks, come on. You think you and the PW can take them?
Well, me, the Ace, and Shadow, we are the Brooks World Order. Obviously, that's contractually our name. But that doesn't mean other people don't side with us either. Just saying. But, so anyways, like I said, I accept. I'm going to go back to my room because we're in this stupid hotel. You can have your little brother back. And I don't
wait.
hear
Which one?
Other freaking
Malachi.
Either of you.
No, I want Legion back. Malachi's a pussy.
If I hear any more of this, I'm going to lose it. So please just stop.
Lose it.
Yeah, okay, Uncle Brooks. You think me and older sis are gonna listen? Come on. Older sis, come on. Does Uncle Brooks understand that every time we don't listen, he just tries to discipline us? You know, he just giving us enjoyment. You forget that?
Now, look who's back.
Malachi, brother, where the hell did you go? Why? Why you sitting down in timeout?
I let him do his thing. I'll let him do his thing.
I don't know why.
You know, this little guy Nightmare, this little daydream guys. I mean, can we all agree that the so-called try to be tough guy Nightmare, who's nothing but a living daydream, worse than me? I'm sorry, he is worse than me. We can all agree on that.
Sure.
I mean, especially in this family. He's been worse than us. And he's calling Legion a pussy. This guy don't know Legion like me. Little sis, you know what? Little sis, go get Legion, please.
Legion.
One time I want our other younger brother.
I don't know why you're hiding.
You know, as I sit and watch this, I realize why my bloodline is stronger than yours.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
For now. So is Legion gonna come out, or is he just gonna pussy out like Nightmare said he would?
I'm right here.
Nightmare is worse. I mean, come on. We're us family understands Nightmare is worse.
No, Nightmare's a twat. Get it right.
I mean, older sis, how many times have you actually beaten down Nightmare when you just walk by him and slap him like he's watching NCIS? Like, come on, how many times have you just slapped him around?
I mean, it's not like he can do anything. What's the worst that he can do? Oh, knock me out? As if I wouldn't come back from that.
I mean, no, it's just you know what? Brother, take care of Nightmare, please.
Yes,
please. No, wait. Okay. I have to take care of Nightmare. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm taking care of this walking daydream. Now, brother.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me a little slice of the pie when you took care of those two rejects you had to face in a handicap match. I appreciate giving a little slice of the pie. But
They were nothing.
You know what? I do thank you for being the first one to be back there when I took care of that bacon-filled, knife-gutted scabs.
Trust me, I've fried that pig more times than I could count.
Now, this is great.
So, Little Nightmare wants a House of Horrors match against little old me.
Yeah, Legion. I mean, Legion, I know, you have your shared troubles with the family. I know we don't have our shared troubles, but at the same time, we can all agree, right, Dolly? Can we all agree that walking daydream shouldn't actually go after Legion?
It wouldn't be the best idea.
How many times has the walking daydream come after you, Legion? Come on, bro. This older brother can never beat you. I mean, but here's Legion. My problem is, why can't you beat our older brother's ass? You have the longest losing streak against our older brother. Yet, why?
Well,
It's almost the exact same little scenario as our dear sister, Dollface. You sometimes have to let him feel like he's got everything under control, and then everything cuts loose.
You know what? You know what, Legion? You know what, Legion? You know what? You, myself, and Dolly, our older sister, can all agree. If it wasn't for our stupid little cousin, Sabrina Slays, Nightmare wouldn't be champion, and we all know that.
Trust me, he won't be for much longer.
Now my thing is, friend of the family, Casey. Do you know why Sabrina, our other cousin, helped our other older brother?
I have no idea.
Well, we've always known that Sabrina is, well, pretty much cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and she can be persuaded by any means necessary. So why would it surprise you that her dull intellectual mind would be ravaged and manipulated by somebody like Nightmare?
Why would you grab your daughter to help our older brother? Nightmare can fight his own battles. We've seen it before. Yeah, but every time he fights his battles, I had to help. Legion had to help. Dolly had to help. Uncle Brooks had to help. Dad had to help. Mom had to help. Everybody had to help. Poor excuse of a family member, Nightmare. I mean, how many times have we laughed at this guy? Huh?
Nightmare has had to face me, and he has had to fall by my feet. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. Nightmare cannot handle what has happened to him. But Darius, what I need to ask you is that how is it that your bloodline needs to help each other where my bloodline can do everything on their own?
You know what? Do you know why our bloodline helps each other? No matter what, family will always stick by each other. As much as the family turmoil, as much as we hate each other. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, by the way, Dad has woken and now he's pissed. But here's the thing, Legion.
Right.
Here's the thing, Dolly and myself. Dad is saying 3 of my favorite, basically his children. So yeah, there he is, Legion. There's Dad. I told you I would wake him up. I warned you if you got out of hand. I've always told you.
You warned Malachi, Darius.
You know what, Darius? You and my cousins help each other out. But you know what the funny thing is? Me and my brother Beast, we will dominate, we will decimate, we will completely destroy anyone that walks in our way. And you know what? You shut your mouth because you need to understand this, Darius, is that there is a new bloodline that is going to be coming through the ranks, and that is my niece, that is the Beast niece, that is our niece, Marie Nix, and she will prove why our bloodline is untainted, unspoiled, and completely pure of everything that belongs to the family of Jones.
We'll see.
I have a proposition for our pristine daydream. You want me so bad in a House of Horrors match, but I'll do you one better. It's not gonna just be at the House of Horrors. No. It's gonna be at the very place you tried to kill me. You will come to my house. No Man's Land. And this is where I will avenge everything. And this is where I will. And it will only make everything possibly, maybe just a little bit. Maybe the family can be a family again.
You know, I was told now, champ. You know, since you were talking the entire time. Your brother, our father, has some message for you. Don't you ever shut the fuck up when the Dark Ones talk.
No.
That's your brother. And he said you keep running your mouth. But what really is going to happen is the Dark Arrow will ruin your plans and make you or anybody suffer. Remember, you are a family. You are a friend of the family. You know how we can get. AC, don't do this.
We have been doing this for eons.
Now you're pissed off Dad. Now you're pissed off our father.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Of course,
shut up,
you're pissed
buddy.
off Dad.
We have to deal with a nightmare that can't shut up, and now you gone and pissed off Dad. Way to fucking go.
Just wait till I have to tell Ember about this. Oh boy, she's gonna hate me. Or, well, everyone.
Listen, Legion. Let me deal with our little depressed little sister who don't think anybody likes her. Let me deal with her, please. I'm asking you, Legion, please.
Darius, go tell your father this for me. If he's so mad at me.
No, he's watching. He's watching.
Oh, all right. Dear old dad, if you're so mad at me, you know exactly where to find me.
Uh-oh.
You know, don't do that to Dad.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
do that to
Oh, boy.
Dad. Hey, look, hey. Poor, hey, guys, hey, family. And yes, I'm calling you Casey, I'm calling you family, because you are part of our family, even though you've known us a long time, especially since your dad, your brother, gave you that little immunity that can never kill you. That's why you're
what your dear old dad has forgotten to tell you is that when it comes to our family, I am the alpha of it all, and your dad is afraid to face me. So
Wait a minute, yo, little older sis, little bro, do you hear this shit? Hey guys, guess who decided to make his little acquaintance? Guess who decided to make a little acquaintance, family? The little old puppy chihuahua, Mad Dog. Oh, look at this! It's Mad Dog.
No.
Older sis, Dad has a message for you. Dolly, my little one. Is it you that will know what to do with the trash? You know, all people know. Dad. Fuck you guys.
you know what? I cannot wait for your father to finally meet me in the ring because, well, he has eons of punishment coming to him.
Ooh.
I highly doubt that'll happen.
It's funny when our family friends use our own lingo against us, isn't it? Which, I mean, it's not going to take him long to find you, I hope. I mean, he's a very busy man. He's got a lot of things to do.
Like the rest of us, we have things we need to take care of.
I have a certain ride or die to go maim in a prison yard. So
Hey! Why is that light flickering on and off in the back? What the hell, Dollar? What the hell is that? Why?
There's
why
somebody
is
else here.
Great.
You better make sure you take care of that business, older sister, or I'm slapping you.
You three make it seem like it's hard for me to be found.
Hey, by the way, Uncle, can I call you Uncle? I guess I can. You've been part of the family. Scared. Oh no, not a bunch of shit talking rednecks who. Oh God, you make me laugh, but your time will end soon.
You don't belong here. Why are you here?
What the hell?
Oh dear.
What the hell?
Oh.
Legion! Legion, I need you to go get my brother Malachi, please. If you don't mind, I'm asking for Malachi. Please. Come here, Malachi! Come here, Legion. Lock yourself into my hand. I'm Captain. Now I got you. Legion. No!
Okay, first of all, ow. You didn't have to do that, but whatever.
Deal with him.
There you are. Little older sister. It's all right. I don't know why I keep calling you little sister because you've always been like a little sister to me. Because
good.
I've always looked up to you, older sis. Don't tell me that was our older brother. Don't tell me that was our older brother that did that to you. I swear to God, if that was him, I'm gonna hit this smoke and I will release Legion back out. Dolly, my older sister, who I do love dearly, even though we have problems with thousands of years of turmoil. Was that him?
It was.
Close your eyes. My older sister, please close your eyes. Malachi, my dear little brother, Malachi. You know what this is, right, Malachi? My little brother, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Shall I, Malachi? You know what happens like this. Shall I?
Do it.
Brother Legion! Brother Legion!
How many times am I gonna have to do that?
That daydream!
Am I gonna
That
stay?
daydream
Am I gonna go
has
back? What am I gonna
that
do?
that Daydream has targeted our older sister. Now he has cut her open and made her bleed. He has, look, Legion, look with that eye. Look with that eye, Legion. He has made her bleed, Legion, and I release you to go after him.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna take him home. Our home. And that's where he will be buried.
Well, Legion, Nightmare has your attention, I guess.
Oh yes, he has my attention now, because now he's made things a lot worse.
Older brother has said this. Oh, older brother, why would you say this to your younger brother? Why would you do this? Why would you say that word to Legion? Why?
Such disgrace.
Brother, where are you? Why are you still hiding in the shadows? Brother, huh? Why are you still hiding in the shadows? Where are you? Where are you? You know what's really funny, Legion? And Dolly, you know what's really funny is this guy, Nightmare, always will attack you from behind and play these games, but you never be a real man like he claims to be to his family members.
Very true.
You need to know that.
And you know what? I'm going to step away for a minute because I'm going to go take care of a little bit of business. I have to take a little piss break because obviously, you know, our older brother is nothing but a walking daydream who's too much of a bitch to show himself. So I'm going to go take a little piss break. If you family, please take care of this for me, please.
Always gotta take care of something around here.
You need to end him.
I'm still wondering, should I put him or the rest of him in Mom's graveyard or your old room?
Let him suffer in my room.
Yeah, that seems better. This better happen ASAP because I'm now just ready to get this over with.
You know, I don't understand why you let these matters linger. You
They
guys
shouldn't
are
have
better.
lingered this long. It should not have lingered this long.
He ran and hid like a roach. Darius.
What was that?
The hell was that?
What the hell happened to you?
All of you.
We are adding one more mat to that House of Horrors. Legion, I love you. You know I do.
Which daughter has the best hair?
But if Nightmare wants to attack me from behind and throw me like that, it's
He got you too?
And you know what? Let's make it really interesting, Nightmare. How about you put your Adrenaline Championship on the line, and I'll put my title on the line. How's this? We'll make it an elimination match. How's that? Huh? Older brother, you want to toss me? I'll put my Anarchy title on the line. You put your title on the line. First person to a pinfall becomes dual champion. And
And if anyone that gets in the way, we will stop this family affair and take care of the rest of you, dear Teslas. Nightmare, you want to attack me from behind? Huh? Because I called you out? Because I know for a fact you can't go without swearing, huh? Hey, sis. Hey, sis, are you there? Hey, sis. Hey, what was the agreement from any hypes, any comments, all the way to the match, right? All the way to the match. What was the one thing older brother was not allowed to do, guys?
He was not allowed to cuss.
What did he just do right here? Older sis? I have him. Hey, older brother. Since you want to curse, huh? You want to curse, older brother? Huh? You look right here. Here's a curse. Hey, Legion, do you remember the bet the family made?
No, not yet.
Yep.
What do you see right here? What do you see right here? What's that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it looks like somebody lost their bet. I said not one curse word from Nightmare himself. When I say a curse word, I mean any style. I told you what the bet was. You agreed to it, older brother, but now you want to break? Well, guess what? I can't wait to take that adrenaline championship from you. So, you know what? Hey, family, you know what? Since we're going to have a little war game, why don't Nightmare grab two partners of himself and we have 3 more people to the match? Our family? If that our older brother has any friends in the family.
I mean, we don't really need to cramp the place. That's just my thing.
Why don't we?
Okay, so you know what? Our older brother said, hey, he lost the bet. He has no problem losing this bet. So you know what? I just saved $40. Look at that, guys. Is he that stupid to bet against me? Come on, Legion.
Your hubris is getting the best of you.
How about my rightfulness is getting the best of me? And you, of all people, hate it when I'm right. But you know what? We're not going to talk about that. Older sis. I know we're on opposite sides. AWA and FTW. But I say crush. Go. Go take care of him. Legion, brother. I told her to crush. Get inside her head.
I will do what I have to do.
Whisper the words to her to make her really crush. Do it now. Say the words.
I think Why don't you know what? I've never given you the honors. Why don't you go ahead for old time's sake?
Ollie. Look at me. Show yourself. Yeah, look at me. Kill him.
Do it.